Hello Bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me showing you how I update my reading journal each month. So I'm not going to sit here and say like my reading journal is perfect. It really just is me tracking everything monthly. I love having a reading journal, but it is a lot. It's a lot of effort to keep up with, and I'm not great with it. I pretty much like update it once a month at the end of each month. So I'm not like updating this daily. I figured this could be a fun little video to show you exactly how I do it and like what I use for everything. Each month I have like a monthly page, so it says the month, and then at the end of the month I print out like a wrap-up picture, and then I do some sort of like design, and then I have each individual book that I read. I have stickers for the star rating. I have stickers if I didn't finish it, if it's an audiobook or an ebook. So I do that, and then I kind of like slightly decorate the pages a little bit, like around the corners with like washi tape and stuff. And then I usually set up at least the monthly spread for the next month. So I just did some cute little like pumpkin-y gourds and a lot of like warm tone fall-ish. So obviously I have not put the books in that I've read this month in. So that is where we are going to start. What I usually do is just go on Goodreads, and then I take a screenshot of the book cover, and then I go and crop it. And I actually use the, what is it called? It's a Canon SELPHY printer. So I use the Canon SELPHY like layout app and like print different sizes. So probably wasn't the best idea to put the camera right here. Print like 8 pictures, 4, 2, 1, and then different sizes. So for the pictures of the wrap-ups, I do the 2, and I usually do 2 months at one time, so I won't print one each month because I hate wasting the paper. And then for the small little book covers, I just use the 8 up one. Now I'm going to go through my Goodreads on my phone and screenshot a picture of every single book I read this month, and then we are going to print that out and get started. So let's get right into this video.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get...
Okay, now that I have them printed, we are going to cut each of these out.
Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Okay, now that I have all my little book covers printed out, I am just going to be pasting them onto the pages. I have this like little like glue thing from, I got this from Hobby Lobby. Then I'm also going to be using my little audiobook stickers. I have these little audiobook stickers. These are from Purple Pisces Creations. I also have these little ebook readers, also from that same brand on Etsy. And then from Alicia Marks It, I have her DNF stickers, which I'm not going to be using any of these because I did not actually DNF a book this month, which is impressive. And then also from Alicia Marks It, I have my star rating stickers. And then I have some spice ones, which I'll use for any books that have a little spice in them. So going to use these 4 pages, and we are just going to put all the books I read in the month of September on them. So let's go.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing.
Now that I have all my books in here, I have the stickers. I am going to fill them out. Where's my marker? I have markers. These are the Zebra Mildliners. I love these markers for this purpose. So I have 5 different colors. They're all very earthy toned colors, but I use these to fill out my star rating. So like, for example, cream is a 1 star, beige is for 2 stars, copper, this one is for 3 stars, olive is for 4 stars, and then brown is for 5 stars. So depending on like for example, the coworker was I'm pretty sure it was a 3 star for me, so I'm going to use the copper color to fill in the star rating and so on. So, and then usually I add like a little sentence or 2, and I like the, what the heck are these? The Pilot Precise V7 Rolling Ball Fine marker or pen, whatever you want to call it, to like write little notes. Like, so for Victory Gallop, I'll probably like write like 5-star favorite, love this author, something, like something very short. I don't write like detailed reviews because it's just too repetitive for me, but I usually write like 1 sentence of why I liked it or why I didn't like it. So we are going to go do that.
We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count.
Okay, now that I have filled out my ratings, I did the color with the stars and then wrote like a couple little notes. I am now going to go back and update my yearly tracking spread. So I'll show you these quickly. So I have my yearly stats where I just put like how many books I read, how many pages, which I don't really keep track of this, so next year I'm probably not going to put this one thing. The physical books I read, how many audiobooks, how many ebooks, and how many 5 stars I had, so I'll update that. And then I have my monthly ratings, which I love this spread. I love how this looks. So obviously it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating with the corresponding colors that I use, and then I just fill out how many I had for each rating. And then I put my 5-star favorites here. So if I had a 5-star, I will print out a little picture of the book cover and put it here. This is my halfway top 10, so my top 10 favorites halfway through the year, and then at the end of the year I will do my yearly top 10. So we're not going to update this one today, obviously. Next, I have a page for books I didn't finish, so I will be having to update this. I forgot that I DNF'd Ghost Eaters because it was absolutely awful, so I will be putting that in here. And then this spread I also love too. I got this from All the Rad Reads, Rachel Dawson, and it's days I finished a book. So it's the months up here, the days, and then you fill in the square of what day you finished a book. I don't know, I just love this. I love this spread. So love that one. And then this one, next year when I do my reading journal, I'm gonna add an extra page because this is pretty much like my book goal. So I set a goal of 65 books this year and I'm like well past that. And I only have 2 extra spaces. Like next year, I'm gonna make this part of it too in case I read extras. So already planning for next year, but this is also one of my favorite spreads. So I put the book, so say this book right here, book number 4, this was actually let's just do book number 9. So these green ones were all 4-star reads and one was an audiobook, so I kind of can keep track and see how many of each star rating I had, how many audiobooks I had, how many DNFs I had, and ebooks. But next year I just need to make this a lot bigger because I read a lot more than I thought I would. My book of the month spread where I put each month and what books I got. I am not doing great about reading my book of the month books. I was supposed to go back and like fill out the rating on this side. So like Hellbent, I was supposed to say, okay, 3-star read, but I actually unhauled Hellbent because I hated Ninth House and I didn't want to read it. But I should probably go back through this because there are a couple books that I read, but I have that spread. And then next year I'm gonna do this one differently too. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but this is a series tracker. Any series that I read, I printed out the book cover and what month I read it in. This one was not thought out well, so I might have to do this differently, or I might just not do it at all and really only track like the big series that I read, like Harry Potter. But I don't know. We'll see about this one, so probably not gonna do this one either. This page I love. This is where I keep track of all the audiobooks I listen to, so I really just write down the title and the star rating. This one, don't know. I'll probably mostly do this for Bookstagram next year. This is Book Talk growth and Bookstagram growth. I love the way these spreads look, but social media is tricky. I'm not really on Book Talk anymore because it's way too much effort and like way too much commitment. I'm really into YouTube, so maybe next year I'll do a YouTube growth and Bookstagram growth. So it has like different follower counts, and then I just fill it in when I hit that number. This is the Barnes & Noble 2023 Reading Challenge. I print out the book cover of the prompt, and then I write down what month I read it in. So this one, I'll be able to put in featuring pirates because I read Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi, so I just have to print that out. I put my rating and then what month I read it in. And then this is just my series tracker continued. And that is it for monthly spreads. So what I need to do is go through and fill these out and print out any extra book covers that I need to. Oh, did I miss this one? I think I missed this one. This is my favorite yearly spread. This is my 2023 book bracket. So basically I have the months over here and my favorite book from each month, and then you put them in this bracket, and that helps you determine your favorite book of the year. So I need to print out a book cover for this one too. So what I'm gonna do right now is go through this, fill out the pages that I can, and then also print out any extra book covers that I need for pages like my book bracket, my 5-star favorites, series trackers, and so on. So I'm going to do that right now.
Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two.
Okay, so I want to just show you what I do in an instance like this where I just figured out the extra book covers I need to print for my yearly tracking spreads, and I only have 3, meaning that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra spaces left. Obviously I don't want to waste those, so usually what I do, so I'm not wasting paper because it's not cheap, is I will go through my TBR that I have set for the current month and print out book pages. So like I have this little container that holds book pages, so I already have Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets and Everyone Here is Lying, which I've already read this month. So I know I read Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas, so I can print out that book cover, and then I can print out the book cover of the book I'm currently reading, which is Hunted by Darcy Coates, so that when I'm done I can, next month I can already have them. That added 2 more, I think. What did I just say? Yes, so 2 more. So I need 3 more book covers printed, which I'm just gonna go through and look at the books I have on my TBR and kind of figure out which ones I know I'm actually gonna read, like The Unmaking of June Farrow. I know I'm definitely reading that. Let's also do, just trying to look at the books and realize what I might read. I really want to read Rachel Harrison's new book, Black Sheep, so we're gonna put that. And then another book I really want to get to this month is The House Witch. I don't even know how to pronounce the author's name. Telemak. I have no idea, but that's the book. So I really want to get to that one, so we will also take a screenshot of that. I will crop these pictures, and then we will print that sheet out and finish up my yearly tracking.
Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Okay, now that I have all those extra little bookcases printed out, I'm going to sort them in here and put the ones that I haven't read yet in, and then the ones that I need to update my monthly reading I will be putting in. So what we have is my favorite book of the month of September, which is going to be Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. And it's funny because I didn't give this book a 5-star, I gave it 4 stars, but this is the book I legit cannot stop thinking about. So that's a sign that it was probably my favorite book of the month. So I just put in the little book cover, and then on this side, where's the freaking line? I'm just going to put the title right here. And then for this one, I'm obviously getting to the point where I have to choose which one I like better, but for this one, it's Killing Stalking versus Such Sharp Teeth, and I'm not 100% sure about that one yet, so I'm gonna let that sit. And then for last month, it's A Prayer for the Crown Shy and Kismet by Becky Charlson. Also not sure about that one yet, so I'm gonna leave that one until I have more thoughts. Next one we have to put in is one of the only 5-star I had for the month of September, which was Victory Gallop by Sarah Ward. And you're probably wondering why I didn't put this as my favorite book of the month for September, and that is simply because I knew I was gonna love this book because it was horse related, and I like already knew I was gonna love that, so. It wasn't like a shock that I love that book. And then lastly, I'm gonna put Adventures of Amina El Sarafi in for the featuring a Pirates prompt on my 2023 book reading or Barnes & Noble reading challenge. I gave this book 4 stars, so I will fill in these stars right here. And then I'm going to put the month, which was September 23. And that is it for now. So let me prop you back up here. So that is how I update my reading journal each month. Typically at the end of the month too, like right now, I'll probably set up my October spread. But actually, you know what? I'm probably not gonna do that because I'm not in the mood to be creative right now. So like the next blank pages would be October for October. And then next month when I have my October reading wrap up, I will put my September wrapped picture here. That is pretty much how I update it. I start with my monthly reads and then I update my yearly tracking. And yeah, if you want to see a video of me setting up my reading journal for next year, let me know because I can definitely do that. I don't want to say I'm an artist by any means. Like I just do the best I can. I don't have like the world's cutest handwriting or everything. But I do love creating my bullet journal, and I did one last year too, but never really kept up with it. And then this year I like really took my time making this, and I feel like next year I'm gonna make it even better because now I know what spreads work for me and which ones don't, and like which ones I just don't use. And maybe I can add a couple spreads, I don't really know. But yeah, I love updating my reading journal. I love being creative and having fun with like washi tapes and stickers and stuff. So if you like this video, make sure to let me know in the comments below, you know, your favorite spread in your reading journal. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And thanks for watching. Bye.